Hi guys, and welcome to your webinar on what is required from your summative observed session. And as you can see on my screen, I'm just going to show you the checklist that I will be looking at as I am assessing your practical session. So far you have completed all of your LAP worksheets and your health poster assignment, and you've also now completed your consultation with your participant and also your program designs. Thank you very much for completing those elements. So far what you should have is all your LAP completed and the appendix document which you have now sent over, which looks a little something like this example. So client interview template where you did your consultation video, you did this initial data collection and needs analysis for the client. Upon this, you've completed the Part Q form for the individual who's participating in your session, and also through the program card as an example. So you've now completed what will be required in some of this fitness induction. So you can see your warm-up, your warm stretches, the main CV component here, and some of your resistance training exercises from a variety of resistance machines, free weights, body weights, alternative exercises or AFEs, cool down stretches, and how they could potentially be progressed and regressed as required. So just some examples there. Now, what we're going to look for, have a quick look through, is this observed session checklist. Now, for this, we will require a video submission again, a bit like you did for the consultation assessment. And again, this needs to be videoed so you and your participant can be seen and can be heard at all times. So what we suggest is that if you can get a third super friend, another friend who'll or family member who will assist you and actually video it for you, so you and your participant are in shot at all times. And the recording needs to be sent as one long recording. You can't send us it in bit parts. So it needs to be one long recording. And what we also will do once you finish the video is submit it again via WeTransfer, upload it to a YouTube channel or Google Drive or Dropbox, get it sent over to me that way. Now, if you want to sort of take notes as I'm going through this, please do so, because some of this stuff is very, very important, and this is also backed up in the text on the email with this link. So what is actually required from your assessment? I want you to be able to do a 5-minute cardiovascular warm-up, as an example, maybe on the rowing machine. And you're also going to follow this with some dynamic mobility or some dynamic stretches. Once you've done this with some dynamics, 1 or 2 dynamics, you are then going to teach 1 resistance machine from your program card. So make sure the exercises you pick are what you planned on the program card. You're going to then do 1 resistance machine, 1 free weight exercise from your program card, 1 body weight exercise from your program card, 1 alternative functional exercise or AFE from your program card. You're going to do a cool down CV, cool down stretches, 1, possibly 2 cool down stretches, and then bring it all to a conclusion and have some evaluation and find out how your client found the session and how they thought you performed. So just as a quick recap, we need an introduction, we need CV warm-up, dynamic stretches, resistance machine, free weight, body weight, alternative functional exercise, cool down stretches, conclusion. Okay, so and again, the text I've put on the email will back this up. And you need to make sure you're doing all the coaching you possibly can that will help you tick off this criteria, as we can find it here, on the checklist. So as you can see here, I will put the date of your assessment, that I view your assessment. Starting the session, all this here is your introduction, so what is required in your intro aspect. A little bit further down is what we are really looking for in the main component of your session. So the main component, as you can see here, I want some warm-up elements, which is going to be a CV warm-up and your dynamic aspect, dynamic mobility aspect, your main workout here, which is going to be your resistance machine, it's going to be a free weight, it's going to be a body weight, it's going to be your alternative functional exercise that you're going to deliver. And then also we're going to have a cool down aspect here. So where you've got your cool down CV, cardiovascular component, and the stretching component, the static stretch component. Once you've done those aspects, once you've done it here, you then conclude the session. So give opportunity to give feedback to the client. You take into account as well what the client said and evaluate each other's performances. Upon completion of all that, you will then send the video submission to me. I will have this checklist here with me. I'll watch your video while I have this checklist and either give you a pass or a refer and return to you when it works here, plenty of feedback in the performance criteria. So hopefully that sort of enlightened you or even made you aware of what is required from your practical assessment for your level 2 fitness instructing. I wish you all the best of luck with that, and obviously if you have any questions, just give me a shout and hopefully we can get this element passed, complete, and we can move you on to the level 3. Many thanks for that, and I hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.